I'm back. I'm worried. Let's talk about stupid race comparisons on the internet. Isn't it crazy that since Trump got elected for the second time as president, Twitter has been so racially active? Like a lot. Or let's backtrack. It was since when Elon acquired Twitter October 27, 2022. Now, we have people trying to prove their race is better or special by taking someone they deem attractive from one race and comparing them to someone from a different race that they don't think is as attractive, which is stupid. And I will tell you why later in this video. Twitter used to have some protection laws, against what people would call hate speech, protected gay people and minority races. But as some would say, what is life without a little hate speech, right? It's called freedom of speech. I should be able to see an African or a black person and call them the N-word, or say a white person and call them the C-word, or an Asian and call them the... What did they call Asians? I don't want to know.
We gotta celebrate our deep roots.
If you're not an 8-year-old, it wouldn't take you so much to figure that the current political climate in America has quite affected the rest of the internet. The rise of the MAGA movement, it has added some fuel to the fire. The look comparisons that people do, it's quite interesting. I'm not saying you guys should go and do this, but if you go to Twitter right now and type in quotes, same species, you're going to see a bunch of controversial posts come up, and it's not even targeted at one group. No, it's a monkey first. It's different groups backing at each other like idiots, comparing different races. You would think that it's not significant until you look at the views. 13 million views, 5.5 million views, 5.6 million views. Where are they getting these views from? It is clear that it's profitable, it's working. It has not just shown to go viral once, it keeps going viral over and over again. And this led me to think, why would anyone even do this? Like I said, this thing became rampant when Elon Musk removed the hate speech filter on X. Well, before we look more into Musk's Twitter, let's look at other social media and see how bad they compare. On Instagram, I searched for "we are not the same species" in quotes, and Meta AI immediately tried to correct me by stating that yes, we are indeed the same species known as Homo sapiens. Now, what I want you to notice is the difference between the IG search results and the one on Twitter. The talking points of these IG creators usually come from, white people have Neanderthal DNA and black people don't, which is wrong, by the way. Modern Africans have Neanderthal DNA. Then we have this goofy boy talking about black people being Anunnaki.
Brown is because I'm the Anunnaki species. And the reason why you have a different color than me is because you're the human species.
This is from Babylon. It's not real. It's mythology. TikTok is basically the same as IG. I can't even tell if these people are serious anymore. If you take the same search query to Reddit, what? It seems, given its context, people on Reddit are actually better than the ones on Twitter. Let's give a round of applause to Redditors.
I want to make a world where everyone smiles and lives together happily.
Now, let us go back to Twitter. We need to understand, why are these people doing this? Why are they saying humans are different species based on perceived beauty amongst its races? One reason is a lack of education. And no, I do not mean waking up in the morning, wearing a suit and tie and going to school. What does everyone on X have in common? The internet. What does the internet have? Millions of information that you might not even learn from school. It would not take you 2 seconds to fact check your sources. But no, some people want to spread misinformation online because they already have the bias in their stupid head that something as lazy as beauty comparison between two races proves that they are of a different species and one race is better than the other. These people don't even care if this is scientifically wrong or not, because the moment they see anything that does not fit their worldview of a different group of people, they will say, mainstream science have gone woke. This is a problem with every race. Why can't we just sit down and kiss each other instead of making stupid comparisons that is holding everyone back? Race is not even real. It's a social construct, but you refuse to get an education so that you can keep living in your la la land. The next reason why I think this post has so much on X is, Money. In the beginning of this video, I already subtly gave you guys the first reason, and this is the systemic reason. X's system or Twitter system has made it easy to monetize this kind of content. Although Twitter does not pay as much per a million views, some would say it's the consistent posting that actually brings in the money, and that's why this post keep coming over and over. Now, I want you guys to notice something with me. If you check some of these accounts that occasionally make racist posts, check their other posts. The other ones that are not as racist, they don't get as much impressions or views, but the moment they include race, boom, a million impressions, thousands of impressions. I am forced to believe that the X's algorithm actually rewards posts like this. The more impressions an account has, the more money they are likely to make. Now, what gives a lot of impressions when there is nothing trending at the moment to talk about? Anything that makes people emotional. And well, what's one of the best ways to get someone to be emotional? That's right, by being racist. A lot of these account owners are what you would call grifters. A lot of them aren't even part of the race that they claim to be better. It could be a black person behind the screen posing as a white person and being racist to black people. This guy is from India and look at what he's saying about Indian girls. Why is he making these comparisons? For money. Anything to get engagement. Do we do it and do we say it? Let me give you guys a quick trick. Any content that does not require too much work to put out and is somehow still profitable. For example, tweet, and especially if those tweets are not from already established names, do not take them seriously, especially when it comes to sensitive topics. To protect your mental health, do not take them seriously. 9 out of 10 times, they don't even care about what they are saying. They know this will get engagement, this will make people talk, and so they'll put it out. The final reason why I believe people make this kind of race comparison post: emotion and rage bait. I know I mentioned the emotions before and how people can profit off of it, but the people in this category, the reason why you see them posting and reposting content that targets a certain race is not because they want to get paid, it's because they enjoy it. They're doing it for the love of the game. You would usually see them in comment sections. A lot of them know this race comparison data don't tell the full story, but they'll still post it anyway and use it to argue online. They know every race and country has beautiful men and women, but they don't care. They like chaos. They feed off chaos like Bill Cipher. The other half of these people, well, they are emotional. They are fighting racism with racism. They know that it's all BS, but since their race has been targeted in one post, they'll go to the next post and target the next race. This creates a cycle of hatred and toxicity on the platform. You see, modern social media, it encourages extremism, especially X. So, are all these racist comparisons justified? Is it true that we are indeed not the same species? Let me explain. We have to understand that for the most part, we are not different. Humans are 99.9% genetically similar, and the 0.1% difference we have can be due to surviving genetic mutation, different ancestors spanning across thousands of years, and even climates. The reason why people have varying skin tones is because of UV radiation coming from the sun. You see, Africa has high amounts of ultraviolet radiation, also known as UV radiation, right? So Africans need melanin to shield themselves from the sun, and melanin is what causes the pigmentation of the skin. It's what makes sun black. It is literally an evolutionary adaptation that forms a biological shield on the person. It is not an indicator of a different species, because we as humans can still interbreed and birth healthy babies who can also interbreed. We are humans, we are one species, different culture and different way of life, and it's okay to be different. So let's stop comparing each other. It's a waste of time. No need to hate on your fellow man, except the person is a K-pop fan, or a One Piece fan, or a My Hero Academia fan, or a Korra fan. If you watched all the way here, please check out my other videos and subscribe. I love you all. Toodles!